Hi, this is Dave and JR here with Model Apparel, and today we just wanted to review some coverall options that we highly recommend. It's from Bulwark, and what we wanted to discuss was the difference between the basic coverall, FR coverall, the kind that I'm wearing, and the deluxe version, the style that JR is wearing. And what are the differences? What are some of the pros and cons? What's some of the feedback that we've heard from the field? So hopefully it'll help guide your decision as to what level do I need and what should I consider. So again, what we're looking at here are two coveralls. They are, what's common about them? Well, they're both made of the same fabric, 100% cotton, flame resistant fabric. The garments are both NFPA 2112 certified as well as NFPA 70E. So the good thing is that they're exactly the same in their protection level and their certification. So really it comes back to some of the creature comfort, some of the features and benefits that they work into the garment to make it maybe a little more comfortable throughout the day to wear. So let me start with the basic. I'm wearing the CEC2 coverall from Bulwark. It is the base level coverall. Often teams that, hey, I just need to have a coverall for occasional use to put on occasionally to work on the job site, this often will serve the purpose. Some of the things that's different as to the base level versus the premium that JR is wearing is they'll take out a few features, like they only give you one chest pocket, no chest flap. They just have a set sleeve. There's no snap closure on it. So, you know, it's pretty basic. They just have a fixed waist. There's no elastic, so it doesn't necessarily come in close and fit snugly around the waist. Outside of that, they have a pass-through pocket. You know, I find the garment to be, you know, certainly comfortable and adequate. And when you need it for that occasional use, I think it'll serve the purpose and serve you quite well. Secondly, I think Bulwark did a great thing that they'll be able to give you the option to order this coverall with and without reflective striping. So if you're in low light conditions or you're working in the oil and gas fields where there has been a requirement to have the additional reflective striping, you can order this particular piece with or without. So, and then secondly, JR is wearing the premium coverall, and you know, tell me, JR, what are some of the things that you noticed about that particular garment different from the base level?
You know, honestly, I think you hit all of the differences in the two garments. But if I could speak to the comfort of it, I mean, I'm glad you also mentioned it's 2112 70E certified, so that's critical. But it's a really comfortable garment. I think often when we think of flame-resistant garments, they have people believe them to be less than comfortable. This is an extremely comfortable coverall. Now, it's non-insulated, so it might not be ideal for outdoor conditions, but you know, we're inside. I'm really warm. It's a 9-ounce weight to the fabric, so it'd be very easy to wear no matter how long I have to wear it. So if you're gonna have to wear this for an extended period of time, 9-ounce fabric isn't really gonna weigh too heavily on you. Now, as someone who doesn't like the cold, I'm glad that you mentioned kind of those features that kind of a little extra layer of kind of keeping the cold out. I can snap up my sleeve here to keep the, you know, to keep the wind a little excessive wind out of the garment. I love the pockets, the additional pocket, because I'm always trying to carry something extra on me. And then the pass-through pockets, I can get right now to the pants that I'm wearing underneath, so I can get to my personal, like car keys, you know, whatever I've got, cell phone in my pant pocket. So it's really a great item.
You know, and the one thing that I always hear, one of the big differences is they put in pleats in the back of the deluxe, so range of motion is certainly improved. And they'll put elastic inserts in around the waistband, so it'll tend to form fit around your waist a little better. So I mean, those are just some of the little features that differentiates the basic from the premium. From a cost standpoint, you're looking at about 20–25% difference. And I think probably the thing to consider to help, maybe this is a point that'll help make a decision as to what level I need. If you're in the coverall for a full day, like this is your primary flame resistant protective piece, and you're in that piece for 8 to 12 hour shifts, you might want to consider the premium, just because those little added features makes that garment a little more comfortable and a little more functional. And I think, you know, again, as you're in it for an extended period of time, I think you would certainly appreciate the added benefits.
I'm really glad you mentioned the back pleat. I totally forgot to mention that. But you know, I'm a large. I stand just probably shy of 6'2". The coverall that I'm wearing is a 42 regular. So while the back pleat, I can feel the additional range of motion.
Sure.
You can see my sleeves are kind of creeping up on me here a little bit. The garment does come in talls in most sizes. So something extra you want to consider, you know, depending on how large you are, you know, that tall size might fit for you.
Sure, sure. So I hope this helps, and if you want to learn more, go to the Learning Center at modelapparel.com.